Today is November 18, 2023. Our reflection is entitled Persistent Prayer, Trusting in God's Justice. First reading according to the Book of Wisdom chapter 18, verses 14 to 16 and chapter 19, verses 6 to 9. When peaceful stillness compassed everything and the night in its swift course was half spent. Your all-powerful word from heaven's royal throne bounded, a fierce warrior, into the doomed land, bearing the sharp sword of your inexorable decree. And as he alighted, he filled every place with death. He still reached to heaven, while he stood upon the earth. For all creation, in its several kinds, was being made over anew, serving its natural laws, that your children might be preserved unharmed. The cloud overshadowed their camp, and out of what had before been water, dry land was seen emerging, out of the Red Sea an unimpeded road, and a grassy plain out of the mighty flood. Over this crossed the whole nation sheltered by your hand, after they beheld stupendous wonders. For they ranged about like horses, and bounded about like lambs, praising you, O Lord, their deliverer. Holy Gospel of Jesus Christ according to St. Luke chapter 18, verses 1 to 8. Jesus told his disciples a parable about the necessity for them to pray always without becoming weary. He said, "There was a judge in a certain town who neither feared God nor respected any human being. And a widow in that town used to come to him and say, 'Render a just decision for me against my adversary.' For a long time the judge was unwilling, but eventually he thought, 'While it is true that I neither fear God nor respect any human being, because this widow keeps bothering me, I shall deliver a just decision for her lest she finally come and strike me.' The Lord said, 'Pay attention to what the dishonest judge says. Will not God then secure the rights of his chosen ones who call out to him day and night? Will he be slow to answer them? I tell you, he will see to it that justice is done for them speedily. But when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on earth?'" In today's readings, we find a common thread of persistence and trust in God's justice. The Book of Wisdom tells of the Israelites' trust in God during the Passover night, as they followed his guidance, knowing that his justice would be carried out. Their unwavering faith allowed them to escape the angel of death. In the Gospel according to Luke, Jesus shares a parable about a persistent widow who seeks justice from an unjust judge. Her relentless pleas eventually move the judge to grant her request. Jesus uses this parable to illustrate the importance of persistence in prayer and trust in God's justice. As we reflect on these passages, we are reminded of the power of persistent prayer. God, who is just and loving, hears our petitions and responds according to his divine wisdom and timing. It is our trust in his justice that fuels our persistence in prayer, even when the answers are not immediate. We are called to maintain our faith and keep praying, knowing that God's justice will prevail. Today, I will commit to persistent prayer, trusting in God's perfect justice. I will bring my petitions before him with faith, knowing that he hears and responds in his way and time. This act of faith will deepen my relationship with him and strengthen my reliance on his justice. If you found this video meaningful, I invite you to show your support by hitting the like, subscribe and share button, as this will help us reach more people with these reflections. Together, we can create a community that seeks wisdom and spiritual growth.